Dear CNN, you guys are recorded communicating things that you're communicating misprision criminality, that you're denying misprision, defending an identity, uses of statutes with the intelligence communities, because we are a bunch of nations individually grouped and together, recorded and involved with the racketeering, with the Russians, and with you guys pretending to be against that, with the and quoting the intelligence community, while you guys are recorded preventing through administrations from police reports, with the police departments recorded lying about what is actually recorded over the phones, with with the FBI, former direct people associated, former director of the FBI down, involved with tied racketeering acts with evidences, and a whole bunch of people in the Britain court, Superior Court, involved uses crime acts roles with medical offenders, child sexual offenders, with a principal sex offenders campus, further interbranch family members. They fake conversations with me because that's the worth of your intelligence community information, with database racketeering roles, originally still line progressions from that. Uses of sequence shifts with whole groups individually grouped together, victim predators. They're exploiting women and men and boys and girls distinctly and non-distinctly. They they are exploiting the nature of forsaking, and each nature of city distinctly, because of how they're exploiting it sickly non-distinctly. Forsaken. So we have on off Fox Connecticut News and on off WFSB involved with what you guys call the intelligence community. Also, military, foreign and domestic, involved with identity racketeering, identity thefts, identity frauds, criminal uses of on off campuses, locations like CCSU, involved with you guys with your sources leading up to and in the Trade Center attack context criminally, tied to a proven sequence shift from inside the Ninth Circuit shown to the panel of judges right before the Trade Center attack. Post-dated documents from inside the court that had been on time stamped on time. That proven led to a 2006 case that was also involved with the racketeering leading up to it and after it and in it, with people on off CCSU, on off Trinity College, on off UConn, on off Middlesex Community College, on off on off Manchester College, on off all these college campuses, on off the Capital Community right next to Fox Connecticut News, involved with racketeering with a whole bunch of people from my town and intercities. Federal criminal code defendants are former director of the FBI, their family members, like a Thaddeus Grabowski, like a Johnny LeConte. He has a daughter that was in my grade. He's involved with them, also with further people on and off web school, on and off the principal's campus further, also with Russian families, also forging names, switching names, mail racketeering, whole methods that raise kids. They go, they pretend you're friends with people that you don't even know, or you barely know. You just be if you try to in the suburbs, you don't see people every day, or however. And when they're exploiting that. This is designed for a racketeering method that was set up here since before our founders' births. If anyone tried to speak about building other, they were hurt, tortured worse than their family. They're all made examples of. See, now we have free speech prevented by WFSB, for example, pretending to be about free speech while they attach me to fake conversations, fake locations, and fake ties to other people, and fake ties to people I don't know at all. Like a Joshua Julian, recorded, confessed, and demonstrated with a whole bunch of people associated with New Britain Superior Court through time, attaching little kids to fake locations. Now there are further racketeering roles then and now with the principal sex offenders campus, also as the ones with the intelligence community on and off CCSU leading up to the Trade Center attack context criminally from Connecticut, as ones also further involved with racketeering with Washington, D.C. Justice Department and people all along routes involved with racketeering with them. And don't pretend I was friends with these people. Like Joe DeMora, he knows I was never a friend of his in my life. I never tried to even contact him. And all exceptions were like all response to him. These are people that used to forget about it. So don't pretend that you guys are against a Russian election racketeering because you guys are recorded, confessed, and demonstrated with further Russian families involved with all kinds of triage, intercampus, even medical campuses. Foreign and domestic families, nursing clinics involved with all kinds of natures of racketeering with overt drugs and private drugs, forging names, switching names, exploiting anomaly with databases we're not supposed to speak medical information, so they just make it up for whole fake conversations. As interbranch drug clicks through time had pretended before they were there, they were criminally foreign influence. Get down, get down, get out. We have the Witness Protection Program. Stewards also recorded, confessed, and demonstrated involved with the racketeering uses of UCNN. Please just follow the fake news. Stay on what is true always and with sequence true. Follow the sequence shifts, not the money. They know the money people are. That's why they get paid so much. They entertain each nature of identity of the ground, location, originally still forsaken. Everyone blaming on other things other than self. That's science. You stay on the forsaken and you see what's causing it. You don't blame the victims for it like the president. You guys are breaching racketeering roles, states, and areas, styles of liars, criminally foreign influence, standing criminal and seditious natures originally and still. Needed to keep the presidents, needed other nations, same thing. States and areas, criminally foreign influence. Modern nations in an identity of negative value nature progression, self-maintained self-value. Effectively maintain self-value, though. Racketeering method maintains self-value. See, but you guys are preventing free speech. So we're going to see how the scientists share an identity like that and how and why the predicate act of the law is valued simultaneously with the predicate act of English in demonstration of the same thing, distinctly and non-distinctly, which is identity's identity of relationship to itself as temporary positive, which is further positive or negative. Now, we are a quality of diffusion with this temporary positive making more of it. One nature can only stay complete. That's why there are individuals. That's why where the species nature of volume is a complete identity. That's why grouped identities are a complete identity simultaneously. Because one simultaneous nature is in demonstration of what is positive value progression or is its loss, as its identity of relationship to itself, needing positive that is also further positive onto itself perfectly. Negative value nature progressions, acts and natures will stay demonstration with and as the value of nature and demonstration of the criminally foreign influence ancient republic for which we stand. The Constitution stands abridged. Free speech. WFSB, please fix your fake news and racketeering with the people on off you. Why do you keep making it worse? WFSB involved with so many people involved on off Foxct, Connecticut News, racketeering with police intercities. Attach me to fake recorded things, fake ties to themselves and their family members. Get them down. I'll gather round. Yes. I tell it best.